Hey guys, it's me, Epic. I'm back with my channel. I do apologize for not uploading. It's been rough. But with all of this now happening, I have this to do. So this video is something not Minecraft related. It's a tech video. And today I'm going to be installing Windows on a Chromebook. And this is all you need. Just need a Windows installation, 2 screwdrivers, a mouse, power cable, and your Chromebook. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do before installing Windows is you're going to want to open it. Now, the screws you want to take out are these screws. There's one here, 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 and here. Do not take off these. If you do, those are bad. So, it's just as simple as taking out the screws. And then you may proceed with the installation. Now once you get to this part of taking off these tiny rubber pads, there, and there, see, these two, you're going to want a small screwdriver, like this one. All you're going to do is you're going to pry, pry the pads out. To reveal some more screws. Everybody loves screws, don't they? Sometimes I feel this is too many screws. But, of course, we've got screwdrivers to do this. Wait, why isn't this one coming out? I'm about to strip it. Oh no! Oh great. I stripped it. Don't do that, that's bad. It is not good if you do that. Which is why, if you do start stripping it, press down. Because then you won't strip it. Now this next part, if I can get this screw out, this next part here, it's a little interesting, as you have to pry out the keyboard. Note that installing Windows on a non-Intel based Chromebook will not work, as the Chrome OS firmware utility script that we will be using does not support AMD. Only supports Intel processors. Now me, as having done this before, I have already identified this Chromebook. That That sounded good. This Chromebook is an HP Chromebook 14. HP Chromebook 14 is Intel based, making this entire operation possible. Now, you don't want to rip off the keyboard too hard. You kind of just want to tug at it a little bit before proceeding with the rip off. Oh no. Oh wait, there's something floating around. And it wasn't important. Or was it? I don't care. Just why won't this come off? Oh. I did it. Okay. Now, in here, the screw that you want to take out is this one. You can identify the screw. It is that screw right there. You can identify it with the little triangle and 2 half circles next to it. This is the screw you're going to want to take out, because this will unlock the BIOS of this Chromebook. That didn't sound good. That's not in right. It isn't right. Okay. Now, this part here, you are going to want to put the screws right back in, or else you're not going to have a fun time. I was screwing it in the wrong way. In fact, I was screwing it out when it was already out. So don't do that. After this little boring part, stuff begins to get interesting, as you will have to sign into the Chromebook, create an account in the Chromebook, just so you can enter developer mode. Google, why do you make this so hard? But once you do get into developer mode, it'll take you like 3 minutes, give or take, depending on the speed of how it manages to access developer mode. Note, this will clear all local data, so if you don't have anything backed up, you better back it up, because it's not safe. Might want to put it on the cloud or something, or take it off, put it on an external drive or something. This process is destructive, as it will erase Chrome OS entirely, meaning that once you go beyond any points shown after we get into the crash terminal, when it says, create or flash the BIOS firmware of Chromebook, that process will destroy the ability to boot into Chrome OS. So after the BIOS is flashed, your Chrome OS becomes unbootable, as it is then a UEFI BIOS. And UEFI BIOS works with Windows 8 and Windows 10. Not Chrome OS. This Chrome OS doesn't like it. Now, here comes the fun parts. It's not going to do anything because it's not plugged in. You might want to do that. Plug in your power over here. There we go. And then get your... There we go. And we should... There we go. Oh no, the refresh rate. Now, I'm going to plug this in just for accessibility purposes. Now, that refresh rate may be killing your eyes, but there's nothing I can do about that. I apologize. The lights just got really bad. Alright, let's go. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Just hit accept and continue. And then it'll check for updates. This is unnecessary. It's necessary and then unnecessary because this is all going to be useless. Now. Oh crap, it's oh no, not this. Okay. I got it in now, so just hit accept and continue, and then shut her down. Now, at this point, you're going to want to do the 3-finger salute, which is escape, refresh, power. Hold it down until the screen turns on, and I messed it up. Oh. Hey, there we go. Now press Control D. Press Enter. This is basically just turning off OS verification. Press Control D once you see OS verification is off. Press space to re-enable. Press Control D. That blue bar means good. And then modifications you make to the system not supported by Google may cause hardware issues, may void warranty. Luckily, this is out of warranty, therefore making it the perfect candidate for this. This is an out-of-date Chromebook, which means it will no longer be receiving Google updates. So that's kind of... Now this screen. Preparing system for developer mode. This part takes forever. 3 minutes forever. Well, actually, that's not forever. Just... Well, I'm going to skip this part for you so you don't go insane. Now, once you see 100%, it'll take a little bit. It'll turn off. Once you see OS verification is off, press Control D. Blue bar means good. And then it'll restart like normal. Oh no, the screen flickered. Now, if you see Enable Debugging Features, that means you are in developer mode. Press Let's Go. Oh no, not this. Now here, press Accept and Continue, even though we're not going to need any of this. This is all not needed. Now, some people say Windows 10 takes up, okay, click Browse as Guest. And then you will browse as Guest. And see, here we are. Now, some people say, oh, Windows 10 takes up like 32 gigabytes of space. This is a 16 gigabyte drive, and you can install Windows 10 no problem. So once you see you're browsing as a guest, press Ctrl-Alt-T to open the cross terminal. Type shell, press enter. If you see Kronos at localhost /$, you are successfully in the shell. Now, from here, this is where it gets a little bit fun. Type CD space tilde colon. That is a tilde, not a hyphen. And then you will type curl, C-U-R-L, dash, capital L, capital O, space, HTTPS, colon, / Mr. Chrome box, Mr. Chrome box .tech / oh no. If you're wondering why I'm reaching at weird angles here, it's because the makeshift tripod is in the way. / firmware hyphen util.sh space and the and sign above. Press Shift 7 twice. How about that? Shift 7 space sudo bash firmware util.sh. Now, this is what you want to see. If you see anything else, you typed it wrong. So now that we're here, we will press 3. Enter. Press Y, enter. At this time, you may want to plug in any device that you want to store your Chrome OS thing, your Chrome OS firmware. Why is it not showing up? It's not showing up. Maybe the other port will work. Because if Chrome can't find it. Ow. This hurts. Okay. Alright. How about I go to the other side, eh? Wouldn't it just be easier if I just went to the other side? There. There it is. Bad port, I guess. And then just press Y, enter, Y, enter. It's just warning you about stuff. And then press enter. Select your device. Press enter. It'll save it. Then what I like to do is I like to open files and then eject it so that Chrome OS doesn't get mad. Press enter. Now we wait. The keyboard will work after installation of Windows, but the trackpad will not, which is why you will need a mouse. Now for me, I'm going to go grab a keyboard real quick, because I don't want to keep awkwardly getting things, or typing things. Now, once you get this far, you'll press enter. Other port. Press enter. Press R, enter. It'll reboot. At this time, you may want to plug in this thing, or else you're gonna get that. This is the shell. This is the UEFI shell. If you get this, just type exit. Then you will receive this menu. I want to go to the boot menu. There it is. We're going to boot from that. Let's see if we don't start the Windows 98 setup. Because I do. Oh yes, we're installing. We're starting the Windows 10 setup. Now, this part here, install now. Setup is starting. This means you're starting the Windows 10 setup. This is a legit copy of Windows from I got this copy from Microsoft's website. This is a legal copy. You can easily install 10 Pro on here. So, once you do that, you will accept the license terms. Click Custom. Now this is very boring and very repetitive. You need to delete all of the partitions Chrome OS likes to make. They make like 12 or 13 partitions, which is really dumb. Guess they don't want people installing Windows. But the tech community likes to persevere and will always find a way to install Windows. The EFI system, that's like some weird version of EFI that Google has. once I get this last partition gone, they have a little recommendation down here. Disregard the recommendation and just go. And then at this point, we will begin to install Windows, maybe. If it won't, like, hurry up or something. There we go. I'll spare you the time, because this part takes forever. Now at this point, it'll say installing updates and finishing up. When it says installing updates, that it's really doing pretty much nothing, because it's not connected to the internet. I guess it's installing basic updates from restarting. Now this part, you can unplug your drive, as you won't be needing it anymore. Now, here it will be sitting at this. This is just the initial phase of installing Windows. It'll sit at this for a while, but it's actually doing things because it will later on move on. 10 Pro only uses 14 gigabytes? No, 12-ish. 12 or 13-ish gigabytes. With 14 gigabytes readable, you only have like a gigabyte of personal storage. I managed to fit quite a lot of stuff onto 1 gigabyte. I'm impressed with myself. Even I scare myself a little bit. So sitting at that for a while, it'll eventually pass right on, and it will just install, I guess. But you will get periodic warnings that you have low disk space. So, yeah, it's not much, but it's something. Oh, here we go. What is it doing? Oh. It restarts. It restarts after the getting ready phase. Just a moment. It'll sit at this for a little bit. Trackpad doesn't work. Mouse does work. Can't see it here because there's no cursor. keyboard does work. I just want to use this for the sake of my own sanity. Here we go. Let's start with region. Is this right? As you can see, the trackpad does not work. There is no trackpad. Only mouse. So just click your region of a lot of these. United States, yes. Keyboard layout will probably be next, yes. If you want to add another keyboard layout, you can just add layout, but I will do skip. Oh, not this. Please. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Hopefully it'll do it properly instead of stuff. Yes. Alright, and just click next. Important setup. The important setup. This is fun. What happens when I press the Windows key? Absolutely nothing. Windows R. Nothing. Just a moment. Now let's see what's new from Windows. Oh no. If you want, you can do setup for organization or personal use. I do personal use because that's what makes most sense. Offline account, limited experience. Now here, oh come on. Now here, click no, decline. This is all tracking stuff. It's all tracking stuff that I don't want to mess with. Now I'll say hi, hello, greetings, salutations, while we're getting everything ready for you. That's great. Might take several minutes. Turn it off, my PC. And they do stick to their word. It does take several minutes. In fact, it takes... How many minutes does it take? I don't know. I'm not counting. I need a better camera. This will take at least a minute. 2 minutes maybe. I don't know, it takes forever, it feels like. Maybe because we're all used to such fast stuff. We're used to everything just loading and yeah, you bam, 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 bam. When this, it'll take time. Patience, my friends. Patience. With patience. Where was I going with this? Oh, there it is. There we go. Leave everything to us. How about I don't, Microsoft? Like, actually. Please. Like, I don't want to, like, be rude or anything, Microsoft, but... like... I don't want you tracking me. Almost there. There we are. Now the display driver will do stuff. What I like to do is I like to unpin all these from the taskbar because you're never going to use them. Now the first thing you want to do is go on Microsoft Edge, open a new tab, search for Google Chrome. Search engine will be Bing. Now this will download Chrome, accept and install, save. running security scan. Oh, here gets the display driver stuff. Now, once you have Chrome installed, move Microsoft to the recycle bin, downloads, Chrome setup, run the setup. It'll probably come up with a UAC, but nobody cares. Click yes, because there doesn't install Chrome. Clear all notifications. On your marks. I'm waiting. Connecting to downloading. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Download complete. Installing. It's going to install pretty fast. I do hope. Maybe. It's taking forever. It is done. What I like to pin this to the taskbar. I like to move the shortcut to the recycle bin, and now you have Chrome. Now, the first thing you want to do, set Chrome as the default browser for the system. And then, this part is what you're going to need to do after you set this to default. If it'll load. Web browser, choose an app, Google Chrome. Close. Google Chrome is now your default browser. Now, you want to go to Cool Star. It'll come up with Cool Math Games. Continue typing star. There's no space. Press, period, .org. Press enter. This will navigate you to Cool Star. Press Chromebooks. Scroll down to Install. Select your model. Select the CPU type. You should be able to see this through the Task Manager when you go to Performance. It's a Celeron 2955U at 1.4 gigahertz. If you don't know how to get to Task Manager, just press Control Shift Escape. We're not connected to the internet. We're attempting to connect. HP Chromebook 14. Install touchpad driver. Install keyboard remap utility. Install rapid storage technology driver. This will give you better battery life. From my thing, it's like a RAID thing, but it's not really RAID. It's just, well, it's rapid. It is a RAID driver. I didn't read that. I didn't read that little pop-up there. I should have clicked yes, maybe. Alright, it is a RAID driver. Close that. Open your file explorer. Go to downloads. Install the touchpad. It'll make that sound. We'll do that. Press yes. Always trust software from there, I guess, because I don't know, because that's the only thing you're ever going to use from them. Close. Chromebook remap. Yes. Install. close, extract these contents of the downloads from RST Win7 8.1.10, go to the folder, run the setup. From this point on here, accept the license, next, yes, next. Install the RAID driver because this gives you better battery life. I don't know how that works. Once you get this RAID driver installed, no, I will restart my computer later. Finish. Now, quick access, downloads. Move all of this to the recycle bin. Open the recycle bin. Empty the recycle bin. From this point here, you will want to install... Well, I think that's it, actually. If you want, you can install CCleaner. CCleaner is a tool that will actually... It has helped me so much to free up space. I cannot thank CCleaner enough. So then once this is downloaded, you will proceed to install. Once this is done, navigate to this, downloads C setup, or CC setup, and then it'll lag out a lot because it likes to do that. This point here, it'll just sit here. Do not be fooled, for it is doing stuff. That is a rookie mistake I have done. Setup is unpacking data. You will click install. If the instructions will load on C setup. Oh no. It seems that we have broken the CCleaner installation. Let us exit the installation. Because the elements aren't loading. Why aren't the elements loading? I don't know. Why is this computer crapping itself? Maybe because... Microsoft OneDrive. Wait, it's here. Do not set CCleaner as default browser. That's a bad idea. Here's CCleaner. This is just the thank you. Now if you want, you can run CCleaner, and that will actually clean up your PC a little bit. If you want to move that to the recycle bin. If you want to move that to the recycle bin. Cancel. Cancel. Bring the C setup to the front. It's not responding. Close it. Use Task Manager to kill it if you have to. There, C setup. Move it to the recycle bin. There. Now we can delete. There we go. Now, restart. once you restart, this is going to be the first restart after installation. So, of course, a bunch of Windows stuff's going to take a little bit. It's going to take a little bit because it has to finalize everything. After the keyboard remap utility, is installed, these keys up here are no longer the labeled keys. They are, well, they're function keys. Now, this is wrong. It's 3 hours off. To do this, it's change date and time. I wish it was easier to do this, because you have to go through all this. It's actually that. $132. There you have it. You have a working Windows 10 installation. You no longer need a mouse or keyboard. You got trackpad and you got keyboard. Oh no. Oh no. Well, there you have it. Windows 10. Oh no. It's the feedback hub. It's the dreaded feedback hub. You got it. Oh no, I made a capture. I did way too much bad. Is it under downloads? You have 1.18 gigabytes free to play with. Open file location. Delete. Run C-Cleaner. Empty recycle bin. Yes. There you have it. Your working Windows 10 installation on a Chromebook. I hope you enjoyed watching. It was a fun little project here, actually. It kind of hurt me a little bit. Oh, it didn't hurt me a little bit. Just, I don't know. It did something to me. And since I've done this operation so many times, I feel like I'm ready to go to the extreme. Next video is going to be installing Windows 98 on a Chromebook. I'll see you guys then.